Hi, all. I had a couple of questions to chat recently about how I set up some of my triggers in chat, whether it's a button press on my end on my stream deck, or if it's a channel point redemption from chat. Basically, how to set up memes from start to finish. That's what we're going to be covering in today's video. Let's get started. Welcome to our YouTube series. Here's where we look at anything we do to help you out with your stream. Now that's going to cover video, audio, or even brand. I am your man, the LioranBoard. If you haven't done so already, help me out on the YouTube side of things. I'm looking to get all my subscribers coming up there with and hitting that thumbs up goes a long way. And then of course you can always come and ask me questions when I'm live on Twitch. I stream quite often. You're always welcome to swing by, say hi, or even game with me. It's always a good time. With that said though, let's jump into the stream PC side of things, and I'll show you how I kind of set up my meme triggers on my side. Alright, so I'm over on my stream PC, and the reality is, you know, I'm a bad animator overall. I have a couple of things that I've done with some animation here and there, but you know, a lot of the stuff that I get, I find, is already out there. So today we're going to take a pretty much a meme such as this. There's this little thing. I think I have it in loop right now. And you can see that it's green screened out. Now the reality is there's a lot of things you can get out there for pretty much free. You just got to search for them. You can do on YouTube, Reddit, Google, whatever. I know one of the things I found this by just searching green screen memes, and this one came up for us. And so what we need to do is find a spot for this that makes sense for us. I'm going to keep it on loop. I'm going to bring the volume down a little bit so it's not like irritating your ears so much. And then I want to find a spot for it that makes sense. Let me move this camera over a little bit because he's going to be like a right side meme, if that makes sense. And then my goal is for him to like come in from off screen real fast and like do his thing, and it will be kind of overlaid in the game, if that makes sense. So the very first step we need to do is chroma key this guy out because it's a green screen overlay. So we're going to right click on this. We're going to go to filters. I'm just going to do effect filters of a chroma key. And basic settings should be okay, but if you need to move around a little bit, that color filler, stuff like that, it kind of depends. And so when you're looking for these different things you can download and you can find, a couple things you need to find or do or whatnot, and that is look for something that have good quality. If it's got a lot of blur or a lot of things that, you know, chroma key won't like, then you might not want to use it. A lot of these are free downloadable, and you just want to make sure that there's no like copyright this, that, or the other. So either ask permission, grab what you can. There's free downloads out there, and a lot of people just have them floating around there. And this one's actually pretty common. So now we kind of got him where we want. I can basically go to LioranBoard and set up the rest. So let me pop in here. I'm going to stop the loop. And then he is going to stop looping here in just a second, and I'll unhide him basically. Now we need to do the rest. It's all on LioranBoard. So I'm going to go into my LioranBoard receiver. I'm going to go into my stream deck, and if you haven't seen this already, I have a LioranBoard installation video, and I also have like meme source videos, and I also have another video that I'll link that goes through my variable control triggers. I'll link all three of these videos down below, so you can kind of see what these other buttons kind of do under the hood. I did my little 8-ball video the other day, and let me move that out of the way. So I'm just going to create a new button. I know that my effect is basically 8 seconds long, and it's kind of important to know how long your animation is because there's no other trigger in there that says end of video, so you just need to know how long things last. So I'm going to go into commands. I'm going to add a new command. It's going to be a change visibility source visibility. Change visibility. Scene name. You don't really actually have to populate this because usually it will take it if it's active. So if it's in every scene, if you have it in scene name on there, you might this will work out if you have different assets, different scenes with the same name. But if you just have it with the one that you have, I think I called it loser. So the idea is we're going to make that visible right away. And then what we'll need to do, and I'll just copy and paste this guy, is we'll need to turn it off after at least 8 seconds. I'm going to give it a little extra buffer. I'm going to say 10 seconds. And now we have it flipping on, flipping off. And the last thing we need to do is also make some sort of trigger. Now, if I just press the button, it's going to work. I'm going to add a Twitch trigger. It's going to be a channel point redemption. Point redeem. Okay. And then I'm just going to type in loser. Make sure you understand and know what that one is. We'll hit done. Now it has a Twitch trigger connected to it, so my chat can control it using channel points. I would probably integrate this with my mixer system so I don't have more than one asset flying off at the same time. Again, I'll just link that video for you in the description. It's kind of a helpful thing for variable control. I'll set this up with variable control afterwards probably, and I'll integrate it to my stream. Now that's in there, I need to go into my Twitch channel itself. We're going to make a channel point redemption for this guy. So we're going to go underneath, let's see, I think it's Creator Dashboard. Under Community, we're going to go into our channel points. I want to make a new channel point reward. So scrolling down, add a new custom reward. We're just going to call it loser. It needs to be typed in exactly the same name as what we had as Twitch trigger on the LioranBoard. No description is really necessary, but you can always do this. I'll just leave it blank for now, but enter some sort of cost amount. Probably about 300 points for me. Again, it depends on what your system's all about. You can create an icon, or a really cool thing you could do here too is just have like a snapshot of the actual effect itself and put that as a custom one. And just making sure they have all the images that make sense, 28, 56, 112, all that kind of stuff. Create that guy. And now we have a new reward. So when we're in our actual channel, we can redeem it. So we're going to go back to our channel itself. We're going to go into our chat. And now when we redeem this guy, it should work. However, there is one thing. I'll just mute this real fast. There's one thing that we need, I'm hosting somebody, to do as well as on LioranBoard. We have to make sure we hit done to update. And then when you're actually in your stream deck, you'll see the button is where it's supposed to be, which is kind of cool. So if I hit the button, he'll come up, do his thing. And it will go back into our Twitch chat itself. And we're going to go ahead and redeem that loser guy again, just to test it to make sure it works. Redeem that. And there he goes again. Pretty simple stuff. Add a little dynamics to your stream. It's kind of fun. Get a little personality. And I'll see you glitches on the next video. Be safe.